And today I'm going to be playing some Skywars and also teaching you some strategies. I'm going to be playing three games, two assuming that you have all of the loot, like all of these kits unlocked, then one assuming you don't. So to start with, it looks like we're going to be going for Mushroom and using Model. So this first game is basically on any map where there are diamonds available. And even here, there are technically two variations of what can happen. I got a pretty bad start. I even get any block. I forgot the chest. I got some blocks, but I didn't get a pickaxe. If you get a pickaxe, then what you should do is if it's gold, then I mean, if it's stone, then don't worry about it. But if it's an iron pickaxe, then get two pieces of wood from there. Mine this diamond, then there's normally another one, and make yourself a diamond sword. I did get a bow though, which can be really useful. Like here, okay, that person used it to get there, but that's still fine. A lot of time people just kind of fall from that. All right, so here, I just got some really good loot from here. Like I got diamond boots and gold leggings, both of which are upgrades. We're using model here because this map isn't as good for rushing, so you don't really need a good sword to start with as much. You normally get a sword from that. Right, so this person wanted to try to beat me. Also, don't be afraid to use heals because what else are you gonna use them for? It's not like they transfer between games or anything. So I'm pretty well geared now. Now I basically just dominate mid. So here I'm pretty sure he didn't. Yeah, he didn't fortify all the ends. He just did one. If you're gonna take your time in one of these, then fortify the ends. So splash knockback potions are very useful. I recommend keeping those in your hotbar if you have them. Like only one, but still. Oh, and I fell. But yeah, so that's the plan to just continue. So do that on any map where diamonds can spawn. So that's that map, like the ice one, the castle, and I think the mushroom. If there are any missing, then just try to learn while you're playing, because especially if you have a new account, you're not gonna have any of these kits. So here I'm gonna be going for cube and switching my loot to knight. This gives you an iron helmet, I mean a gold helmet and a gold sword. This is just really good when you have to attack like almost immediately, which is true for this map. Here you can just do this jump and boom kill, and here boom kill. Okay, very simple parkour, and then I'd prefer he doesn't get the kill, but I mean, so here you could try use my snowballs to knock him off. That's still my kill. I'm just gonna take a little bit of time to get some armor on. That wasn't good. Now I'm pretty low health. Yeah, a lot of times when you're playing that, you actually end up dying pretty early. But that's your plan. You kill off as many people as possible. That gets you a lot of gold, anyways, and it helps start. Next, I'm gonna be doing just default, just in case you guys are just starting out or don't have all the kits. Here, you want to go for a map like Castle because you really don't need much to start off with. Whereas like Cube, a lot of time someone could just get there with a gold sword and a gold helmet. Whereas you at best have like full wood armor and iron sword, which you might be able to win, but it's tricky because you are still looting by the time they get there. So here, when you start, you immediately get any loot you can. It does not matter what it is because it can still help you right now. Then you go down here, you just get some more loot. Now, unfortunately, didn't get an iron pickaxe. Otherwise, I would have gotten some diamond stuff. And that now I'm just gonna start bridging at least to this tower, maybe to mid. I'll see. There's iron. Oh, and I fell. So I'm gonna play another game without anything because that wasn't a good example of how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, that's your hope basically. Okay. So three is actually also the worst map for default because it's the most aggressive. Like you can immediately you see these isles, you can immediately jump over there and then and you can go the other way as well. So if you're playing on that map without anything to start with, it's very often already too late. So here I'm starting with the stone pick, which normally you don't want to start anything with, but on like when you don't have anything else, it's often worth it. Yeah, careful of that though. Like a lot of the time. So now I actually just can't get an iron pick because of that. So I'm just gonna have to go to mid, which isn't great. I don't have like as good stuff as last time, but it should be fun. I'll see if I can win, but I can at least do well. So here, that's the main reason you come here because you get good weapons. The gold sword is basically the second best in the game. So this person has a diamond sword. Okay, I got the kill. So that's nice. That person's staying there. I'm gonna be bridging to mid. I want to arrive relatively early. That way I get the best loot, basically. I would rather the person I killed that like I could get the loot from because he had a diamond sword and really good armor. Whereas I'm pretty sure I just have a chest plate, but it's good enough for now. So mid, it looks like someone might have looted it. I'm not entirely sure. And now I'm pretty good in terms of everything. Like my armor is significantly better than it was a little bit ago. My sword's good. And now I really don't feel like I'm disadvantaged. It feels like just a normal game. Okay, I'm getting cooked. Alright, there. And he actually had some good armor for me to just take. I'm just gonna hide here for a second to recoup because like I don't need that or that in my hotbar. So I'm gonna transfer those. I'm gonna leave the extra block. Even though I'm probably not gonna be using them, it's still just nice to have them. Here I can get rid of the snowballs for this. I have a good amount of arrows already. Take the plums and all whenever you can. And he didn't get knocked off by that. Alright, there, got that kill. Okay, so now I have even better. Like I'm like here, I basically turned it from me having nothing to being pretty well off. Like this isn't better than a lot of my games or anything like that. But this is plenty for most games. Oh, I overshot that. So there's these two and that person left. Alright, this is another person I would want to keep the remains, the loot from. he's also worse at PvP than that other guy, it seems, although I'm not entirely sure and I should not underestimate him because he does have a diamond sword, which is extremely powerful. Yeah, there he killed me. But if you play it more safe, you can very likely win that game. Otherwise, there aren't really any other kits you should use. Like, for example, if I just start off and my first guy got Archer or something, yeah, I'll use it. But the main two you should be working towards are Knight, Model, and you can also get stuff like Arrow. Because Arrow, it gives you a good amount of star armor, not as good as Model, but pretty decent. And it also gives you Emerald blocks, which is just useful in general. Pathful, I think, can also work. A lot of these have like functionality, but just aren't very good. Like Tank, for example, it's basically just like a verse version of Disco, if I understand correctly. I don't know where Disco is, but yeah. Then something like Troll can be good, but it's not necessarily better. I also don't recommend getting any of the perks because they're just kind of waste of money. Because like I don't have all the kits unlocked. I've probably gotten like way too much. And that's it for now, and bye.